All right. Well, I'm doing something a little bit different this week. I've been neutral most of the time. Now, if you go to my YouTube page, I guess you can see I'm not neutral. But if you just watch my videos, I try to be neutral. I try to go straight down the middle. I don't say what my team is. I don't even act like they're my team. But now, right now, I'm doing it. Everyone else is doing it, so why not I reveal my team? So, yeah, I haven't seen one of me on yet. Gators, straight up. That sounded very cocky. I'm gonna get shit for that. Anyway, alright. Here we are. Week 3. There's a big game for me coming up. That Tennessee game. Everyone knows the Gators are gonna win. That's that's kind of dangerous if you think about it. I hope the Gators aren't looking past to next week or LSU, because we got a bye week after next week, and then we got LSU. So I hope we're not looking past. I hope we concentrate on this game, and I hope we destroy Tennessee and Lane Kiffin and welcome him into the SEC. Because we are the first ones to get the shot, and then everyone else gets them. Alabama, have them. Georgia, have them. Destroy them. Fine. Welcome them to the SEC. He shouldn't have made the comments he made to any one of the teams. South Carolina, man, I hope y'all beat them too. Pumping gas if you go south. That's crap. You don't say that. Doesn't matter. I hope they die. But that's besides the point. I may get into that more later. But first, I have some other games to talk about. Last week, I went 19-2. 19-2. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. So on the year, that puts me at 34-4. 2 weeks. That's not so bad. Hope I can do better this week because I have a couple of upsets. So first game I want to talk about is the Nebraska game. Now, Nebraska will be seeking a little revenge against Virginia Tech, but they're going to have to go into very hostile Virginia Tech territory to get it. And the Hokies have not lost a non-conference home game in 31 games. So watch out, Nebraska, on that one. Now, Nebraska's offense is off to a solid start. They got 984 yards in the first 2 games. But who did they play? Exactly. So we saw Virginia Tech lose to Alabama first week, destroy Marshall second week. Nebraska's played 2 crap teams. We really don't still know how either of these teams look, but I'm picking Virginia Tech to beat Nebraska. So there's that. And then next game, after the thrilling comeback, win versus Ohio State, USC opens Pac-10 with a trip to Washington. The Trojans will see their former offensive coordinator, Steve Sarkisian, on the other side of the field. And they'll face another athletic quarterback, Jake Locker. USC has won 7 straight against the Huskies. I'm picking USC to win this game. But I originally had Washington to win this game. And I almost feel like going back to Washington, but I'm sticking with USC because I believe USC is now lost Matt Berkeley for this game. He won't be playing. And also their star safety, or is it cornerback? Whatever. Taylor. So yeah, that's, I don't know. It's Washington played LSU hard, if you saw that game, and they got their first victory in 17 straight games. Finally, they broke the 17-game losing streak or some crap like that last week. And they not only have the head coach is the ex-offensive coordinator, but I believe they also have one of the recruiting guys and another assistant coach from USC. So it's going to be a tough game. It's going to be really close. I have USC winning, but do not be surprised if USC gets knocked off by Washington. So, yeah. My next game is a big one. Well, a semi-big one. After winning a shootout with South Carolina in the SEC opener, Georgia will face another SEC opponent with high-scoring tendencies, Arkansas. The Razorbacks QB Ryan Mallett threw for 309 yards against Missouri State. He'll make his first SEC start. 10 The Bulldogs are 3-0 in Fayetteville, where the Razorbacks have lost 8 of their past 10 against ranked SEC opponents. Arkansas needs to win this game. They really do. Because if they don't, their morale is going to be way down. That team morale is not going to be good if they lose this game, because there's a lot of, you may not heard of it, there's a lot of hype in Arkansas about Arkansas. So, they need to watch out, because if they don't beat Georgia, listen to this, their morale is going to be low, and then they're going to have to go into this schedule. This is their schedule, all right? They have to play 4 top 10 teams, and 3 of those are in the top 5. In no particular order, they have to play at number 4 Alabama, at number 1 Florida, at number 5 Mississippi, and then finally at number 9 LSU. All away games. Are you kidding me? They'll be lucky if they win one of those games. They'll be super lucky if they win one of those games. Now, those all aren't in a row, so those rankings will change. But that's a brutal schedule. That is not fun. I would not want to be. I don't think anyone would want to be Arkansas, because that is just not a good schedule there. So, yeah, they really need to win this game, and they won't. I think Georgia wins by the skin of their teeth. Barely wins. So, and then finally, BYU enters its first home game of the season with its highest rank since 1996. Across the field from BYU will be a formidable opponent in FSU. But the Cougars could be catching FSU at the right time. Florida State barely beat Jacksonville State. Does anyone know who they are? Answer, no. Barely beat Jacksonville State last week. And the Noles have struggled against passing all season so far. Against both teams, Miami and Jacksonville State. They have struggled against the pass. And BYU ranks 10th in passing yards. The Cougars are 0-2 all time against the Seminoles. But the Seminoles are going into BYU. They're going up there. And it's not looking good for FSU. And I'm a Florida fan, so if you know anything about Florida, you know the Florida fans hate FSU. Always have. Now, the rivalry hasn't been that big lately because Florida has totally dominated, but besides the point, I believe that FSU will win this game. I think the BYU may be a little bit overrated, and we'll find out. Because I think FSU, as I just said, will win this game. I think they're going to go in there, and you're going to see the Miami version of FSU. So, I think that's my upset pick. Bam. Upset. I think BYU is going to fall out of the top 10. And closing, the Gators, awesome game. You should watch it. It'll be fun to see that. See if the Gators are really as good as I think, and a lot of the rest of the country thinks they are. Hopefully, that's true. I hope we have a great week of football coming up. I cannot wait. So, yeah. Go Gators.